feels great, and it just feels great to be back with my team here. And I always had a pretty good perspective on things, but now it just makes me feel more appreciative of what I'm doing. It makes me feel more appreciative about my family, and I feel like truly blessed. I mean, to be in the hospital, when you have a mini stroke, I mean, you can't get any more blessed than that. So the way I look at it, this our year. We got a great support staff here, and Mike Dias did a great job, while I was out. I mean, I was just thinking about the other day about, everybody's had a chance this year, whether it was Brian Price's, death of his father, whether it was somebody else's graduation, and everybody's had a chance to pick each other up here, and this is the kind of ball club that we have here, and I just feel, truly blessed.
Was it scary for you when you found out you had a stroke, or when you were feeling the symptoms of a stroke?
No, it wasn't scary. I mean, it wasn't scary because I didn't feel like it was my time to go. When you go in the hospital and you're leaving the hospital, it ain't your time to go. You know what I mean? So I wasn't worried at all. I mean, I didn't like the fact that I was having a stroke, but at the same time, how many people have been in the hospital when they have a stroke? I mean, so I'm just wasn't my time to go yet.
There's a lot of outpouring of support for you. I'm sure you can't thank each and every one of them, but you can at least thank them through these cameras.
Well, I can. I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, just thanks a lot. A lot of people have been through this. I didn't know how many people have been in AFib, which I learned a whole bunch about, and I just didn't know how many people have been through this. And I'm just thinking, my family, my homeboy Joe that was with me the whole time, and thinking, my daughter who's with me now, and my family, and my son and my wife that are with me, that were on the way to celebrate with the team, and then they had to reroute their way back to San Francisco. I mean, reroute their way back to Chicago, and I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be the topper for us to win.
Jim Day with you just beside the Reds dugout, and we're so glad, obviously, to have Dusty Baker back in the dugout. When he met the media today, amongst the many things he talked about was, would he have to make some life changes after his mini stroke? He has lost some weight, but he said, not many. In the short term, they told him to give up coffee, which is tough for him. He says his daughter's into eating healthier, so she's turned him on to turkey burgers and that. But the biggest thing is, he said, I'm going to have to slip away from family and friends and find me some soul food. And I will do it at some point. But he said, other than that, no real major life changes. And we are so glad to, one, have him healthy, and two, have him back. Guys, I have never seen, outside of winning the division 2 years ago, I have never seen him more happy, a bigger smile on his face, and more outgoing than he was today. He's a baseball lifer, and even though he missed 11 games only, it was taken away from him, and he couldn't wait to get back tonight.
Indeed, everybody's so thrilled to have him back, and well, he'll find those collard greens probably somewhere right here in St. Louis, Missouri. Talking about getting some of that soul food. He always finds a spot in every town.